Hey, great Tuesday evening. It is a interesting evening in the city of Brownsville. It's hot as crazy. It's too hot. Again, I don't think that I've ever felt it as hot as it was today. It was just a hot day. I actually went out today because I had to go do a copy of one of the keys for the scooter, and literally, I uh, I questioned myself. What the hell am I doing leaving the office? So hot, unbearably hot.
Well, I won't tell you the temperature over here.
Worse. Oh, you probably the same.
Nah. Well, didn't you see the picture? I went for that walk.
I saw the pictures of you at like, is it a cave or a
There's a
tunnel?
tunnel.
A tunnel.
Yeah, it's where the railroad used to go through.
Oh,
A train, my bad. A train would go through there.
same thing, no?
But it
Bro,
was actually it's actually breezy, like 75 ish, 80 at worst.
damn, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Swash.
it wasn't much of a walk. I think it was like 4 miles. I think at most.
That's a lot. That's a huge walk for me. Good evening. Good evening. Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy, my man. Love me some Jimmy. And so hot. Still talking about yourself, sir? Well, yeah. And the weather. Schwa schwa. Rudy. Love you, bro.
Rudy, what's up, man?
Sammy boy. Love me some Rudy. It was unbearably hot. I went out to get a copy of the key for my riding scooter. You know those things are keys are expensive, bro.
How much did you pay? Like $5,
No,
$7?
$24. Well, it was a
Where?
well. There's
Well, not
special.
where. Don't say. But it's usually like they're like house keys. No, they're like
No,
it has a sensor.
no, not for mopeds.
Does it
It's
have a sensor?
no,
Then why so much?
because that's how much expensive they are. I actually
Wow.
I called the Brownsville Honda Sports thing on Paredes,
Yeah.
where friends of mine work, and he says no. So we don't make those keys, and he gave me the name of this around town around town keys locksmith. He's over there on Russell, over there on going towards military Boca Chica, and the guy whipped it up lickety split, but said $24, and I was going like, damn.
Well, I guess since it was like super quick, and I guess if you needed it, it's good.
Well,
And the
that's
guy
what.
went to you, or you went to him?
Yo, I went to his house, but it wasn't so much that I needed it, is that for a little while I couldn't find it. So I was kind of concerned that it's the only key. So if I lose that only key, I'm going to get stuck without a key to the moped, you know? And then I'm going to have to
You don't have
change.
like copies of your things like in a safe, by any chance? Or
Well,
no?
now I have a copy of the key, but I didn't. When I bought it, I bought it with just one key. So what I did is just if later on I have to change the whole ignition mechanism, you're looking about $200-300, no? Maybe.
Puro, ¿cómo se llama? Push to start. But yeah,
But
I don't know. I think it's like 200-300 bucks, depending where. Unless you order through Wish, it's $5.
yeah, I might get something completely totally different. No, but
Didn't you say you got that moped on Wish, or were you just joking?
no, I actually I bought it. I think I was making a joke about the about ordering something on Wish. No, the moped I got from a friend. I actually paid very little for it, but it drives amazing.
What's like the mileage, like the
Uh,
miles per gallon?
I don't know, like a million or something, because I filled with unleaded plus, and I filled it up with $3.
Which is like about a gallon, right? A little bit less than a gallon.
I honestly don't know. I only
The
use it.
gas is like three something, ain't it?
like something. I don't know. I'm so wealthy now that I don't even.
You don't even look. You just tap that card right there. Fill her
Yeah,
up.
fill her
You're like,
up.
oh, it's over.
But it's so cute. And I made mention on this on a post, but I went to fill up the scooter, and $3 there was a police officer there, Officer Bell. I think his last name's Bell. He
I
was
think he was just trying to see if it was you, really.
oh
Not about the skimming cards or
he
whatever they're
was
called.
he was actually checking the machines to see if they were skimming, and he explained to me, and he goes, "Mr. Castro," and I'm going like, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh, my daughter knows you." I go like, "Yeah, I know who your daughter is because because they're
And
white."
not in the wrong way.
Well, yeah, not in the biblical sense, but uh, because they're white, and almost all the white people, but no, not all of them, but most of them. And so I said, "Hey, yeah," and he goes, "Yeah, it's just checking." And I thought it was kind of amazing because he was off duty and he was checking to see if those things were skimming, and I think that's really commendable. I think, but
Yeah, because, well, I guess it's keeping an eye out,
yeah, it's
because
good.
it just bites whenever it happens to you, or it may have happened to someone he knows, and it affects you by the time you try to solve those issues.
Well,
Even though it's insured if it was through a credit card.
I'm glad that he was doing that. It was very, very commendable, and I thanked him, and very, very nice guy. I greatly appreciate it. But let me tell you, so one of the reasons why I wanted to start up my scooter again was because I had it there standing for a while. So number I turned it on Sunday, and I went to Walmart and got some wipies and was wiping it off because it collects crap and a half. So
You
I
don't
came.
have it covered?
Huh?
You don't have it covered?
No, I don't. And you know what? I'm glad you said that. I'm actually going to order a cover for it actually right now. I had not thought of that till you just mentioned it. You're just amazing, Sam.
So you could say I said it first.
You said it first. I'll give you that credit. But what I do is like on the weekends I use the scooter instead of driving the car
You should pull up to the car shows.
or the motorcycle. It's kind of a trippy deal because I leave in the morning, I go to the office, and it only drives 35, so I can only take the frontage road, you know, and and again I save on gas. I get to the office, I do the runs, and then I come back before it's dark because it runs well at night. I just have horrible eyesight at night. I'm not good at night. And but so on Saturday it would work well, and on Sunday when I go to church it would work well, because even though on Sunday afterwards most of the time we go back to the food court, I could drive the moped to the food court.
Hey, so if let's say you want to go faster, how come you haven't taken out the tuk tuk, tuk tuk?
The tuk tuk actually goes like 60 miles an hour. That's another one that I haven't started off in a while, so I'm going to have to do that. I
Hey,
could
but
probably.
you know what? You should check that. In England, they actually modify the mopeds. That was like a cool thing. I want to say 10 years ago.
Yeah,
They
I don't.
modified mopeds to where they're like kind of like motorcycles type of deal. So it was
Yeah,
like fast.
I don't want to do that, and the only reason I don't want to do that is because I think I'm going to kill myself one of these days on that damn moped. Because the other day, I was at the thrift store and I literally fell off of it.
You had to redid the whole Italy thing or what?
Yeah, but this one, unfortunately, it was in the parking lot, and the it was Madrid. Actually, in Madrid, let me tell you, Madrid, I was on the street in the middle of traffic, and I really, really hurt myself. Uh, my shoulder still hurts. I was talking to Dad about that because remember I told you Papa was sick, was not, well, not sick, but no estaba, he wasn't doing well.
He's
Well,
not feeling well.
he's
Dude,
not.
one of those vitamin shots from Dr. Simi will pick him up.
Well, that's actually a good idea. I hadn't even thought of that either. But I could give, and I have B12 shots at the house. But
They do wonders.
what happens is like he he's got osteoporosis, and then they told him today that he has a bunch of like como muscles all in a knot. Todos
Yeah, he has the noodles
yeah.
with that osteoporosis thingy, but you start getting cramps
Well,
because of the
he's going
pills.
going to start getting therapy, but what he wants to do is he wants to go to Matamoros, que alguien que lo sobe. And I said, well, I need to do that too with my shoulder because it still hurts when I go like that. I can still feel it, you know.
Yeah, I don't know if the guy's still there. The one I went to was in El Centro. You know when he goes from like the nice Centro to the little shacks Centro?
Yeah,
Okay, as soon as you get to that part, there's like about three stalls on the right hand side. Um, the guy sells cell phones and plates and everything. I don't know the guy's name. He charges like 35 bucks an hour or 20 bucks an hour.
that's not bad.
Yeah, it's real cheap. But the only thing that I like is that I was getting a massage and his mom was making mole de olla at the same time. So I'm smelling mole while I'm getting a massage
He's
instead
like,
of like smelling menthol or something. Instead of smelling something refreshing, it was mole. Me estaba dando hambre.
so that was like kind of my ontasam in Pennsylvania, I think, right?
Yeah, Pennsylvania.
Let me tell you, mole is amazing, and let me tell you, there's nothing like getting a massage and having food smells all over the place. Kind of kinky. Buenas noches, tío hermoso. Hola, mi rey hermoso. I love you. Erasmo, don't worry about gas prices. He doesn't. Erasmo, don't worry about gas prices. He doesn't know. He doesn't. He know the gas prices. Fill her up, bud, and keep the 50 cents free. Well, it's only $3 to fill up that little tank. It's not a bad. Must be good gas mileage. Check you drove over Matamoros. I actually had my electric scooter in Matamoros. That was kind of trippy. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good. Easy way to know if it's skimming is turning on your Bluetooth and see if it has a weird Bluetooth connection availability. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. It's just too much hassle. Just put a 33-gallon
No,
trash.
because you know how it shows up like headphones and all that stuff. But sometimes they're not even Bluetooth. To be honest, they're connected to like an SD card. If you like more instructions, hit me up. But
Like,
it's
app,
literally, I don't think it's Bluetooth, but it snaps on top of it.
this guy is all like
Eh,
well versed in skimming. Damn, bro.
no, it's because it's been happening a lot for like the past couple of years, and it saves all the credit cards information, and all they do at the end of the day or whenever they get a chance, they'll take it and they'll extract all that information of the credit cards, and they start buying things online. It's
Well,
pretty crazy, and it sucks when it happens.
let me tell you, they will not be able to buy much with my credit card. Did you freeze or I think he froze? But they will not be able to buy a lot of stuff with my credit card. That's for sure. Bring the scooter to door knocking. I actually plan to do that as soon as I get into my time to door knocking. Good evening, Erasmo and Sam. It's football time. Let me tell you, I have seen
And
that.
and when would that be?
Huh?
When's the door knocking thing for you start?
As soon as you come back from Pennsylvania.
Just out of curiosity.
I think I'm going to start in either as soon as I get back from San Antonio. I'm going to do a couple of days, and then I'm going to be off to Colombia. And as soon as I come back from Colombia, I'm going to hit it a little bit hard. But in
Hey, what
September,
happened to Orlando?
uh, it's
No.
kind of a weird deal. Como que de repente they stopped giving me information. Like, and I said, I can take a hint. But my feelings aren't hurt.
That was a big hint, though.
Yeah, but that's one of the things that I think, and I keep on telling my church people this. I have no emotions when it comes to stuff like that. It's like that's okay. You know, it's not like I'm like all senti like
Son como los perros callejeros, ya de tanto golpe, pues ya no sienten nada.
well, yeah, and you're right, and it's like your tia, your tia like. Ay, pero es que, ¿por qué me dijeron eso? I go like, let it slide. It's not, no, pero, I go like, woman, stop tripping. But,
Like, not let it slide, but don't let it bother you. Like,
yeah, you
yeah,
know,
take it into consideration for next time when they're like, hey, do you have 10, $20? You'd be like, no.
exactamente. That's exactly my point of view. But with me, it's like, look, I mean, I have you know, you get screwed over by so many people, and especially in the church, to the point where I just don't care. It's like, you know, I was debating this morning, and I make these big old long posts, and I'm calling out the like Rada, the guy that divided the church, and the Monchito, that Juan Ramon, whatever Chavez, whatever the hell his name is, in Matamoros, and I go like, I just don't care about them, you know. And there's another guy, that Pepe Vega, and what's that other imbecile's name? Este, some Daniel Alvarez, and then the other one that tries to play both sides, Mario Campos. That's like, oh, you know, and it's just like gets really wonky. You know, and you know, they think that I don't find out that they're talking smack about me, you know, behind my back, and it's like, you think I don't?
You're in the same WhatsApp group.
I mean, you're saying it right in front of me, but again, it's at that point I don't care. But I still like, the only one that I'm going to have a conversation with is Mario, because, and I'm going to have a conversation with him because, you know, I've been like family to all his family, you know, and you know, stops talking smack. You know, all his family I've treated like family, so I am going to have a conversation with him. Damn, Sam's on top of it today, saying it first and giving great advice. All it took was him leaving the valley to get smart. Well, he was smart to leave the valley.
It's because I just don't talk much. But when I do, it's kind of good points.
When Sam speaks, everyone listens. Oh yes, going back into how hot it was, man. I got my PUB bill today.
¿Se te bajó el azúcar o algo?
Oh,
¿No?
I blew a gasket, bro. $475.
¿Cuánto? Oh.
$475 for this office. I haven't been doing anything different. $475.
And remember, I told you like earlier, and I freaking spoke too soon. I was like, I'm with Just Energy. I have not felt any difference, anything like that. The following day, kid you not, boom, I get my electronic bill, and it went from like 230 that I usually pay to like 400 and something, like
No.
440. Yeah, I don't know, 262. It was 260, and it went up to like 430. I do the math. I don't know, whatever that
That's
is.
almost $200.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, Sam, I was ticked off. So I was in Matamoros, so I start calling PUB, and of course they have me on hold forever. And right when I'm going to, you know, talk to the
Customs.
customs, I had to lower the volume, and then I crossed customs, and then they hung up. So I get back to the
As soon
office.
as you got to customs, they pick up the line.
It's like they're following me or something, you know. It's like they know where I'm at all the time, and they saw me going to customs, and then they answered. So I got back to the office, and I get back to the office, and sure enough, I again on hold for a long time. Y ahí me voy, you know. Let me tell you, after
But yours is not a smart meter, right?
I have no idea. After I don't even know what that is. After 45 minutes, Sam, 45 minutes, I finally got someone on the line, and I said, "You better send someone to check, and I better be there when they check." I said, "There's absolutely no way that I consume $475 worth of electricity in this small little office." Well, let me tell you. And so he goes, "Okay, sir." I said, "We'll give you a call as soon as someone's on their way." Didn't come by today. And I said, "And I want to speak to someone there, live and in person." So I'm going to go. I set up an appointment tomorrow at 11 in the morning. I'm going to go and I'm going to choose somebody out. And they said, and I told them, don't give me a customer service person. Give me someone high up there because I'm going to be there to let them have it. They said, well, you could always ask for a supervisor, sir.
You're like, I want the one on top of the supervisor.
I want the super of the super super. Okay, here we go. Hey, Jorge. Mine was 515 with a sprinkler system. Oh, you're lucky. And that's well, if you become commissioner, what changes do you want to make in Brownsville? Uh, Again, my responsibility is going to be Cameron County, uh, not Brownsville. If I become commissioner of the city of Brownsville, first job is to get rid of all the boards and committees. No va a hacer nada, bro. I know, but at least I can scream at someone. You know, at
Because when
least
they go check the meter, the only thing they're gonna confirm is that the numbers that it has in the meter is more than what it came out in the bill. That's all it's going to confirm.
no, no, estabas bien calenturiento. Oh my god. Why does it like seem like once every 2 3 months these imbeciles all of a sudden appear? Let me say again, I want to have the
Oh, but
each
like the quick question though,
yeah.
the way they break down the bill, it kind of makes sense, but it way doesn't, because it has like the charges for like the electricity, and then like consumables or whatever it says, and then it gives you the rate. So whatever you use, like the kilowatt per hour, and then the rate is in the following line. But the charge that it has for the energy, it makes no sense on the whole thing.
It makes no sense at all. Erasmo Castro is like the Batman of Brownsville, right? I'm Batman. Everywhere there's an accident, there's an A plus signaling for Erasmo to be there and give us the news. Preach, brother. Love you, bro. Going to do a Karen on PUB. Let me speak to your manager. Yes, but honestly, don't they deserve a Karen? 475. And you know what's worse,
People should
Sam?
be screaming about that 135 million,
Well, what's
that
worse?
135.
Well, yeah, but what's worse is that Ember's right. There's nothing that can be, and Jorge's right. There's nothing that can be done. Nothing's going to happen. What do you do?
Wasn't PUB pushing solar panels?
I I don't believe in them.
Would that would that come out of pocket, or how does that work?
I have no idea. I mean, I'm not going to put solar
But
panels
then
up the
again,
wall.
you won't be able to put it because you don't own the building, right?
I don't. My sister does. So again, what do you do? You're screwed. And there isn't anything you can do, Sam. You can't do anything. I mean, I'm just going to have to pay the 475. But what's the option? Getting my light bill cut? Nothing's going to happen.
Puro abanico ahora.
That's not going to happen.
But I don't think even at that, I don't think that's a. It's ridiculous because I know they increased the rate and everything else. Because I know I checked last my mom's last year's bills because they're there for the whole year. Um,
No.
and it's a big difference.
Is PUB charging more because the Texas Power Grid Company charging PUB more? No. No. We're getting, like I explained it this morning, Peter, and I'm going to try and explain it one more time. This is where our rates were 10 years ago. Okay. Here. They brought the rates up here because of Tenasca. And they still went this bit higher. Now, with what everyone else is going through, the rates are over here. So you would think they should be here. No, they should be down here. That's the problem. They should be down here because there was no Tenasca. That's the problem. The problem is where are 135 million, bro? And again, we've got to stay focused on the real issue because I know what Peter's trying to say. It's Abbott's fault and it's the Texas grid's fault. It's our local elected officials' fault, Peter. Abbott had nothing to do with Tanaska. Nothing. Abbott had nothing to do with 135 million. But you cannot become unfocused. That's what they want you to do. That's what Trey Mendez wants, Eddie Trevino, Joey Lopez. They want you to blame Abbott. It's the finger pointing game. Don't fall for it, man. I don't want anyone out there to fall for it. We cannot hold Greg Abbott accountable. Did you just squeak?
Or are they raising the rate and then they're going to make an excuse about like they're going to pay their employees more since they're already paying like altogether like $1 million for like, the top three people.
That's and Sam just mentioned the other problem, although I said it first. Guys, they gave focus, guys. Don't lose focus. They gave the top three people hundreds of thousands of dollars in raise during Tanaska. Was that Greg Abbott's fault? Come on, man. I'm scared to
Yeah,
check
because
mine.
they're trying to get rid of the money because if not, they were like, well, it's going to be left over there. So instead of having it left over there in that account, they had to give it to somebody in through wages.
Well, it's just a shame. It's just a shame because we could have so much and we have so little, you know?
With those resaca fees, how
Huh?
soon are they going to start cleaning the resacas? With those resaca fees, how soon are they going to clean the resacas? Like I know, well, and all around it too.
Well, something needs to happen. I'll tell you that much. And I don't think much is going to happen. I haven't,
More
I
for
haven't,
something.
I haven't seen any improvement on the resacas or anything else.
Or is that like another Tenasca thing where they charge you extra, and then they're like, yeah, it's being fixed, but in reality, nothing's being done. Because that's a huge amount for each month. Because $4 for each customer, man,
And then
that's a huge chunk
can you imagine?
extra.
Yeah, can you imagine that on hundreds of thousands of people? I'm horrible at math. I can't figure it out, but I'm sure it's pretty bad. No,
Yeah, because even at that, because Brownsville has like almost a quarter million people.
stop
Um,
putting your,
average it out to maybe 150 customers.
stop putting your ACs on 73. Shut up. I'm not going to put it on anything higher than 72. Good evening, gentlemen. If you plan to go to the female soccer game at Sports Park, the city will offer you free shuttle ride. It will leave from the back of Cinemark to Sports Park. How many people will go? Uh, uh, Watching female soccer is almost as bad as watching female basketball. So I'm not going.
I don't know.
PUB must have a surcharge every time you talk trash about them on your show. Mendiga ratas. There are grants for solar panels. Solar panels will make a difference and get credit towards PUB. PUB, I believe, has no incentives for solar panels. Then how do you get credit towards PUB? Friends of mine that live outside the valley pay way less. 100%. Exactly. La resacas. What resacas? They're pretty empty right now. And they
But then
smell.
again, like how far away from the valley is it?
The resacas? Oh, the friend? I just opened my PUB bill like 10 minutes ago. It's crazy high. 1,196. Damn. What the hell kind of house do you have?
Is that a store? Is that like a Lopez or something?
Welcome
Are
to
you
Mus-
mining some crypto by any chance?
what the? What are you doing? 1,100 in electricity bills? Welcome to Muskville. Yeah, unfortunately, that's where we're going. We need a dry to suck a shirt. Woo! Maybe the PUB high rates are like those automatic tip charges that are part of the total. That was crazy. Joe actually caught, I think it was Margaritaville or something. Was it that margarita place on the island? I don't know. But they were automatically adding 18% in tip. And there was only two people that went to eat. I was surprised it wasn't me. Uh, Nothing is going to happen, folks, in this city until we completely change the elected officials. The PUB building on 511 has a lot of trucks, and not all of them are being used. I have not been out there, but I hear that it's a very soiree type of building.
Yeah. And they had to use the money to get rid of the money from that account. So they I'm pretty sure they already spent all that 135 million.
So I'm going to pay my utility bill tomorrow. It's going to hurt, you know, $475
You know how many trips to Cancun that would be?
for. I mean, I get my tickets round trip for 85, $90. Ah, ando amargado. What else is going on, Sam? That's $4 for each customer, man. Ando amargado.
What else is going on? Yeah, it happens all the time. Que me acuerdo I remember things around like during the day,
Yeah.
and I was like, I'll bring that topic up, but then I forget the moment of. But
Hey, J Angel Latigo. Quiero que me des con el látigo. Love you, Papa. Oye,
but not. Oh, the other thing I had seen was this guy's going hard in his campaign. Uh, Eddie Trevino.
oh, yeah.
He's posting up all the pictures he can. In the meantime, um, and the other guy haven't seen anything yet from Joe Lopez.
Uh, he's put up a couple of signs. That's about it. But
Yeah.
he's not. He doesn't have a social media presence. I think where I need to really work it, and again, going back to what Roman was saying, is I really got to do the groundwork. I
Yeah,
guess I apparently cannot text in landscape version. Love you. You can text me to my phone. Have you done your tour with the city? My tour with the city is going to be
the
Tuesday,
ninth.
the 9th at 10:30. El látigo te doy. Thank you, Papa. Wear the shirt to of the sandbags when you go to PUB. Wear the sandbags. Why can't Bravo pick their own light company like here in Los Fresnos? Uh, because it's controlled as bad as the monopoly is. We're screwed. T-Mobile sucks. You work at T-Mobile. Sam, let's do a short show today.
Sure. Sí,
Guys,
porque ando medio amargado.
yeah, Bode Baldomero had to open his $1,000 bill.
That's crazy.
Can someone make me a PUB sucks T-shirt or something? Guys, have a great day. Social distance, face covering, hand sanitizer, still need all that crap. Guys, I'm going to pray for your light bill tonight.
That's crazy. I'm wondering how many customers they actually have, and then multiply that times the surcharge for the Osaka fee, because that is a lot of money per month that they're getting extra. that they were not already receiving.
My parents have a resaca, and a tree from Boca Chica fell into the resaca, but according to PUB, it doesn't pertain to them. So my elderly parents need to find someone to remove it.
It's either the city or the county. They're always fighting like stupid people, the city and the county.
Oh, I believe you, bro. You don't have to send me a picture. I mean, you can send me a picture if you want. I believe you. That's just crazy.
I'm just wondering how big your house is and how come we haven't been invited to the cookouts.
I'm just wondering how much money you make a month.
That's just chump change right there for him.
Yeah, I'm trying to get
He just
into
wanted to complain about it.
Guys, have a great short day. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock in the morning. Guys, be good to each other. Continue to be good to me. God bless.
Bye.